Hey everybody, and welcome to Enter the Gungeon. You are about to watch a video, and I'm not kidding about that. For those of you who watched the episode when I released it this morning, it was only about 18 minutes long. You'll notice that this one is significantly longer. For some reason, the processing that I did, um, literally for whatever reason, the processing that I did broke. Something about the original episode is just kind of wonky, and it's true with when I tried uploading just the original. It for whatever reason thinks it's only 18 minutes long. So the only way I could rectify this was literally recording it being played back, because I noticed it being played back worked just fine. Literally just fine, nothing wrong with it. So you guys are about to watch me recording the episode. Like, I'm literally hitting play in VLC and just recording it with OBS. So I apologize for this being released so late in the evening. I'm going to try and get it out before tomorrow or before the day after Memorial Day. Since, of course, this was intended to be released today, or, well, you know what I mean. So thank you guys for your patience. I really do apologize. Believe me, this video is worth watching. I will let myself reintroduce you to the video right now. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Excuse me, I really don't like coughing right in your guys' ears, but so as you can see over here, we have all the components of the bullet. So it is now time to try killing pasts. And since I've been playing mostly the convict or the hunter and the marine, we're gonna try the pilot today. I'm gonna try and mix it up, since we've been playing exclusively the others until now. So, the heart purse sounds good, or a gunny. Is there a 5? No. So let's just get the heart purse. I think it's worth putting HP ups in the dungeon as much as possible. That's me personally, though. Alright. It was weird, it hid my... Oh my gosh. So basically, the decision that I made with the pilot, and this is more of just me thinking about things and deciding how I'm going to do it. We know now the tier list of the chests. And I think anything that is wood or blue, I will at the very least attempt to open with the lockpick. Anything higher than that, I will use a key. Make sure there's nothing behind me. I gotta watch where that ghost appears, because it probably will be behind me. Appears as though not. There's still stuff left. I was like, making sure it wasn't more grenades. Well done. Now, as the pilot, our pistol is kind of shoddy, as you may have already noticed. On top of that, we do have, we have some pretty good advantages for that cost. The first one, of course, being the lockpick, which is we don't necessarily have to use keys to unlock things. Also, we get cheaper items in the shop. It's another starting item. Well, I blew up my own table. You helped me, you were my friend, but I'm apparently kind of a jerk. Get out of the corner. We do not want to be trapped in the corner if we don't have to be. Take care of everybody else outside of... Ooh, that was kind of close. Alright, we just got 5 bullets as a reward there. Die, please. Ow. I'm a little sad that that was the first way that I got hit. It was from a death throw. This should be a chest, hopefully a good chest. It's green, so it gets key. Bloody eye, slower enemy bullets. Okay, yeah, that's actually one of the things we unlocked relatively recently. I think it was off the back of our really good run. So it means that our enemy bullets travel slower. That'll make things hopefully easier to dodge, or at least that is, I imagine, the dream. Let's see what you've got to sell us. A map? Winchester rifle. It sounds really good. I may or may not be back for that. Starter pistol is pretty good. I mean, the infinite ammo part of it's pretty good. It's pretty good for the first 2 floors. After that, we're going to definitely want stuff, and I'm definitely going to want stuff for bosses. Now, unfortunately, regardless, I probably should have waited to open that chest. And I got hung up on this wall. I was trying to move using my peripheral vision as dodging. Darn. It was blue, so I lockpicked. And we got nothing good out of it. Oh well. I don't really know why we got hit there, because I was dodge rolling into the slimes. But we are looking pretty poor on health now. Do not want to be in a corner. Also want to keep moving so we don't end up in the center. Gotcha. It's a good chunk of money. There's no fast way to get back there. So we will just run. See if we can recover some of our health at the very least. Maybe find another chest. I made it very clear my policy, so I'm going to stick to it even... I mean, I don't have any keys to begin with, but I'm going to take this. Okay, I actually don't have the ability to drop it from there, so I have to go from here to drop it. It's only 3 bullets, but it might help. And this will hopefully be, I don't know, enough for me to take out the boss. It's gonna be Gatling Gull. It's always fucking Gatling Gull. This is one of the weirdest boss rooms I've seen from Gatling Gull. His own explosion there hurt him. That actually caught him. I blanked. I didn't get hit. Yes! Mac 10. Shit never end, I guess is what that's trying to say. So, we know hit Gatling goal. That's awesome. The Winchester is pretty good, actually. I don't think it's the best thing ever, but it's pretty good. So, you know, thumbs up, right? Alright. Back to starting pistol. Only because I know we can do this. Try and get moving for that. Try and use our positioning around the pillars. Cool. That's good. That's fine by me. Oh. That was not how I wanted to get hit there. Well, we got it. I don't know if hitting those versus letting them go off is a difference. Oh, shit. I'm going to use this cover as best I can. Luckily, they stayed in about the same place. They didn't get like to opposite sides to where I could only be easily dodging one. Having to dodge roll between these reduces the amount that I can actually like stop them. I have to actually shoot them. We've got some lodestone, copper, uranium. Don't know if those are actually any good. The Gungeoner, which is the summoner, but with gun pun, is something I don't want to deal with, but easier to deal with than those bullets. Those bullets just output a ton of shots into the room. Like this. This is my nightmare. You can walk in between them, but it's very difficult at a certain point. Until you're far enough away, you absolutely cannot do that. Darn. Did not want to get hit there. I mean, never really want to get hit, but the sniper made me keep moving, basically. Or made me feel like I needed to keep moving. So I've started to figure that one out a little bit. Sorry, I wanted to make that thing dead. I've sort of figured out the lead maidens. It's really mostly like when you suddenly need, like when they actually fire the shots, when they start homing in on you, you actually want to move as far away from your original position as possible. And that's for a couple of reasons. The first one being, in my opinion, rather obvious, because that's where all the shots are aimed. But also it means that they're further distributed, they're farther apart. That's a key for a bunch of health and a normal chest. Kind of meh, honestly. Actually, can I lockpick that? I would totally try lockpicking this if I could. Oh, I could. Okay, that is the regular shotgun. That'll be good. We'll head back to our normal pistol. I guess I can't pick up one of those health, so I will do so. I did not 100% know that I could lockpick that. And using the lockpick, so the lockpick is like every other use item, it requires a charge. So you have to do damage to charge it up, which means that if you spend a large chunk of rooms not using it, you can't use it multiple times in a row. Even if this would have to actually physically enter that room for me to not be able to use the room as cover and still be able to shoot it. It has far enough in between. One time I used a lead maiden, or I tried hiding from a lead maiden in there. The reason why it didn't work is because the lead maiden fires so often. Okay, I need to get to some cover here. This room has gotten way too hectic. As long as I'm only dodging bullets from one of them at a time, it's a lot more feasible. We have key and ammo, so I'm going to have to use this on the Winchester. Mostly because it's actually got a reasonable amount used. I did use my Mac 10 a little bit, but it could have been a lot worse. And this isn't too bad because when there's enough shots coming down, if they had managed to get enough shots going down at once, I could have just dodged to the side and been protected by the wall. The biggest downside of this pistol is it has crap range. Alright, this looks like a chest room. It's blue. Nice. Oh. So, this one gives me some invulnerability, I think. It's a use item. I can hold 2. That's one of the other positive sides of the pilot. Temporary invulnerability. So I will go into boss rooms with this out, but probably not other than that. Is that it? Is this all the places I can explore? I have a ton of blanks. Nope, there's still some... Wow, there's still some exploration. Dang. Oh, bullshit. That was unfortunate, but I do have some health sitting around. Gotcha. Another blank? Oh my gosh. I don't know what happens if they let this get all the way to the end before I destroy it. Yeah, next time use a key. Right, we should have expected that. Alright, just gonna double check what was in here. Key, ammo, these amulets. I don't know enough about these is the problem. I'm tempted to get one, but I would rather save it for the shop. Alright, I think I'm going to be going with the Mac 10 to start with. Remember to start with the stuffed star out. Ooh, I hate you so much, Ammo Conda. When I think I'm going to get hit, I use the star. Which is spacebar, which should be really easy for me to use. I'm not doing very much damage, it feels like. So it turns out my gut reaction to use blanks has gotten a lot better. At least faster than using the spacebar. That was really close. I'm currently invincible. No longer. No! I thought I was going to be able to sneak by it. Darn, we were so close to one or no hitting that. Unfortunate. So the barrel gun shoots fish. Now luckily we do still have this, so that's a thing. Oh, that's right, we have 3 blanks. We should check. We should check our chest rooms for secret rooms. I could also spend a bunch of time shooting walls. It probably wouldn't have ever been there, but I checked, whatever. We've got 1 for each chest room, so, and the boss room. I've seen them off of that. Nope. It's okay, good to know. We should likely be moving on. I'm probably going to move the regular shotgun. Also, I've heard that now that we've satisfied all the things, we got all the things for the elevator guy on floor 2. Supposedly he's now here in floor 3. Yep. 3 armor. Dang. That will not be easy. Could always go to the shop and buy a bunch if there's a bunch in the shop, but trying the shotgun out here. Not sure if it's the right answer. It's got a pretty long reload time. It looks like if we get every single shot into these guys, they'll die, which is pretty good, but you have to be really close to actually succeed in doing that. Alright, our cover served us well. I'm still really disappointed that I almost got ammo conda, and if I had just blanked... That's usually the moral, or the story, though, is if I had just blanked... Oh, wow, I actually got that one. I didn't think that I had killed it. I thought I had just bounced it off the screen. Gun muncher, grenade launcher. Grenade launcher has proven interesting, but I don't think it's ever wowed me. Alright. It's pretty solid. Oh, I shouldn't have hit reload. I really shouldn't have. You know, I really can't tell that the enemy bullets are slower. If I do manage to get to 2 armor, I will totally buy a 3rd armor and go to the shop and buy the other one. Oh, I should have reloaded. So if I get hit here, it's really my own fault. Oh, nice, if we ever need that. Oh, for a second I thought it was hiding something else, but that's just the center of the room. Nice, gotcha. Not particularly proud of the fact that I got myself into such a bad situation. I tried to dodge roll, but got caught. Okay, is there a reason? Nope, there is exactly zero reason to go through this room. Those traps are almost harder than just normal stuff. Oh, they're bats. Reloading takes so long with this gun. Oh wow, this room's a lot bigger than I thought it was. I thought the center was just these four. Alright. Well, it's green. Okay. Book of Chest Anatomy, Controlled Demolition. We've seen this before. But I've never improved the contents of broken chests. Okay. So if I if I fail to unlock some chests, I might get better stuff out of it. That actually might not be a bad item. I was gonna say bad idea, but I don't know if I would ever actively pick that item over other stuff. Okay, luckily I have cover against the machine gun here. This machine gun makes the room pretty hellish. But the fact that I have cover against him, if only I use it properly, means that I should be okay. Now this bat makes things a little annoying because it bounces bullets. Very good. Alright, we still have a couple of paths to go. Okay, that went a little bit better than I expected. We kind of got trapped in a corner there. But everything turned out okay. Alright, we found the boss. It is looking like we are not going to get another armor. And we're not going to be able to satisfy Elevator Guy. I know this one. I know this room pretty well. Shouldn't have hit reload, but... Alright, stay away from this. Oh, crap. What the hell was that? I don't want them getting into the minecarts. They're just... Oh, good. By staying as far away as possible, I give myself the biggest chance of being able to dodge all the bullets. Alright, we'll go back to the shotgun. I have no choice but to attempt to unlock it. I could have bought a key, now that I think about it. Alright, well, we're not getting an extra armor. Unless I no hit this, which I might. Let's mess with the barrel. I don't remember. Oh, that's right. Cannonball Rog. I'm not all that great at this boss. Mostly because of this attack. That bounced in the craziest way, and then that happened. I mean, this gun's doing decent damage, turns out. Whoopsie, I was trying too hard to lead him. I tried dodge rolling forward, and by moving forward I got myself hit. This is a new attack I have not seen out of him. Die. Yep. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. Oh, dang. I thought I was weaving around it just enough. Well, I mean, it worked. We didn't... Oh, what's this? Disintegrator. Return to dust. Oh my god. That wasn't even firing. That was just... On the positive side, we didn't get any armor here, so there's no way that would have helped us. Picking up that ammo for the regular shotgun. Only because... Might as well. Alright, we got one blank, so I might as well check. I've got 168 bullets. I feel like I should do something with this. Do I have two guns that I don't want, besides my starter? See, I don't want any of that. The barrel was okay, but it really wasn't great. So I think the answer is no. I don't have two guns that I want to give to the gun muncher. And you know what? I totally forgot to use my invulnerability. I don't think it would have helped us there. Plus, there was enough stuff, enough armor, or enough health on the floor that so be it. I'm curious if there's actually one here or not. Nope. Looks like he's gonna go 4x4. All right. Okay, I need to try the disintegrator. Oh my lord. So that is legitimately insane, but also really friggin' awesome. Oh, you fiend. I'm kind of glad I didn't actually have any health down, or I would have accidentally picked up a whole heart. Thank you for not moving. Ah, dang, that was really bad. I need to get rid of... What? Oh. You need to go away, whatever you are. Alright. What else has used ammo? I guess the only thing we have left, really, is the barrel, so I'll go ahead and fill it up. Not particularly fond of that. Maybe I should use the Winchester. Might as well, I guess. The way the pilot's hair flops around is just weird. Its fire rate's a little slow. I guess its damage isn't as good as I thought. Although that was as many shots as it took to kill that with a shotgun. Alright, let's loop back around. I'm gonna go back to the shotgun. I want to see how much damage... Oh, well, yes. Oh god, it's this thing again. That thing that I don't know if it's awesome or if it's really bad. Just like legitimately, I don't know. Alright, 1 second. I might go with awesome. Nope. Interesting. It was a brown chest and some health, so I went for... Okay, so teleporting does slow that, or does reset charge. Oh wow. Did not ricochet around nearly as much. I guess it really depends on where it gets fired. That's a very weirdly shaped... I really should try and... You could definitely math this out. This is something you could totally calculate. Oh, those are traps. I need to be more wary. I'm actually pretty proud of that dodge. Alright, let's go back to using the shotgun. And maybe I'll switch out to the other bow, depending on the room. Well, we got rid of the summoner, which is nice. Didn't get rid of this annoying dude, but we can work on that. That is very annoying. Of course you appear right there. I guess it was slightly less or more shots with the Winchester. So make sure we reload, because that is a long reload. There's a lot of bullets coming out here. Gotta watch that ghost, because that ghost could show up anywhere. Woo! I want the Winchester now. Or actually, no, I want this. Oh. I didn't realize that it had already vaporized. I was too busy looking in the bottom right-hand corner. Oh gosh. you stop the summoning, he can't summon stuff, and it would have been a lot more ammo. Unfortunately, I used... Oh, wow, you were still alive. I thought you were a dead body on the ground. We are out of blanks. This is one big downside, and will likely cost us some damage in the future. Question is, how much damage... Nice try. I actually probably... Well, I didn't have to kill him, but if there were still enemies further past here, I was going to have to. This is a trap, by the way. They will disappear when I do that. Fortunately, I have no keys, but I can leave that for now and come back to it. I feel that, well, if I can find the shop, which I have not yet found impressively, I might be able to buy a key. Alright, well, the shop is all, oh gosh. Long travel to the shop. Our guns are decent. I don't know, I want to try that or the, whatever it was, the disintegrator on a boss and see how much damage it really does after it spools up. Lay down his arms. I'm not damaged, so that's not actually an option for me. Oh, nice, that got him. He's the one that will capture your bullets, which is terribly annoying. Oh no, it takes a key to get in. Nice. Gun muncher. Do I want to gun munch anything? Maybe. We'll see what's in this green chest. What is this? Muscle relaxant. Loosen up. That doesn't sound like a good thing. Okay, greatly increases accuracy. These anxiolytic drugs are favored by long-distance snipers, especially in the cold. They won't get rid of shaking hands entirely, but are more effective than holding your breath. Okay, interesting. So one of the things about sniping, if you have never fired a gun in your life or have not paid any attention to literature involving guns, you know, no qualms or anything like that, but if that is something that you do, that's the way that, you know, you are, what you pay attention to. You probably wouldn't know, but when during wartime. Sorry, I want to finish this before I go into the boss. This thought, so I don't forget it. Yeah, if you were to be a sniper or be shooting long distance, and this is true of any long distance shooting, but any small amount that you are off by is with distance exacerbated. It's just like that whole. You know, if you aim a degree off, but you're aiming at them, you know, and you're aiming at a tree 10 feet away, you'll still hit it. But if you aim 1 degree off and you're aiming at a star, you'll miss by millions of light years. Maybe not millions of light years, but you'll miss by a lot. That distance exacerbates every little bit. You can be a little bit off. So snipers would take drugs, or, well, you can hold your breath to stop any shaking of your body, or sometimes take relaxants. Oh god. Okay, this is not gonna work. Okay, I think here it might work. Actually, this might be the best bet, because it's just going to bounce a lot. I have no blanks, so... Okay, we got him. I almost no-hit that. I feel like that was a pretty good thing. Serious cannon, serious mental. It has 33 shots, so I don't even want to waste one and see. We were really close. We did a really good job. I like that one attack where you're going around in a circle used to absolutely wreck me. Absolutely wreck me. 100%. No chance. There was the first time I fought them, it did so much damage to me. I'm pretty sure it killed me, actually. Because I didn't know what to expect, and now I can get through it almost without effort. Alright, so this is where shit gets really serious. I think the disintegrator is probably a good room clear. Okay, maybe I need to rethink this. Alright, I've got a full heart sitting around if ever I take that much damage. Part of me wants the disintegrator now. Okay, that was not the correct answer. Can you capture this? I wonder. Nope. It's not a projectile. He can't capture it. That's good to know. It's very good to know. Oh my gosh, we're still going here. Please let me out. Okay, we're empty. We're out of guns, bullets for that gun. I guess we're back to the regular shotgun. Does that mean the hammer stops? I think it does. Okay. Reload. Kind of a small room. Let's clear it out as quickly as we can in case other stuff is going to spawn. Well, it wasn't, so. I'm not too worried about this setup. Cool. So far this floor hasn't been terrible. I'm sure that will change here shortly. That Gungeoneer, crazed Gungeoneer I think they are? I don't really know. Like they're me, but ones that are different. I don't know. We've got a bunch of money. Oh, Jesus. Gotcha. Our accuracy being increased, definitely noticing it. If you'll give me 1 second, I need to blow my nose. It is getting pretty bad. I'm still a little sick. Alright, sorry about that. I just ran out of Kleenex too, so luckily, hopefully I won't have to blow my nose again before the end of this. I've got the keys. HP up. Very nice. So we do still need to find... We've only got 13 shots left. I guess we're going to be moving on to the Winchester pretty soon here. That was it? Really? Okay. I'm not sure which of these I really want to get rid of first. Oh gosh, I'm empty. One sec. Oh damn. It's blue though. Darn. Oh, it's a key, so I can use the key next time. Probably should have just left it. Back to... Oh, that's right. The Mac 10's actually pretty good. It's got high accuracy. That extra accuracy is amazing. It used to be like... I don't know. Okay, we found the boss. I still need to find the forge there, or the weapon maker. I need to get the bullet. I think that's a gap. I'm not gonna... Put forth a little bit too much effort to try and stop that ritualistic summoning. There's a lot of bad stuff going on in this room right now. Hello? Alright, one second. Let's get our Mac 10 back out here. Forgot about that. Oh god. One second. I don't know if this is hitting him. Ouch. That hurt. I can see the treadmills. I'm going to step out of that room for a little bit. For briefly. I don't know. This gun takes a long time to reload. And it does a crazy amount of damage. I think the cannonball bouncing around somewhere killed something. Alright, so we've got health, omega bullets, bullet idle. I'm taking omega bullets. I'm taking this health. And I've got 47 left, which is not enough for anything useful. Thank you, ma'am. She didn't have any ammo, which was kind of unfortunate. But I actually want to look at what omega bullets do. Increase the damage dealt by the last bullet in a clip. One of a pair of artifact bullets forged by Edwin's daughter as part of her journeyman's trial. Edwin's daughter. Which one's Edwin? I've kind of forgotten. Alright. So I shouldn't have done that. Deciding what gun to use. Last bullet in the clip implies I should use the serious cannon. So let's try using the serious cannon, at least briefly. Also because it bounces. I'm using mostly, only got 7 shots left. Alright, so he's entering his second stage. If I can time this, I might be able to do a whole bunch of damage. Oh crap. Look at that drain. Don't know if that was doing the most damage that it could have though. It's the only oh darn it. This was the correct way to go. Gotta just back up a little bit. Basically, if I can get there early, I can start the spool up. There is no bullets in this clip, so yeah! 2 rounding the second stage. We've gone from being just completely whipped to having successfully beaten the dragon twice in the last 4 games. Picking that up doesn't actually do anything, but we're going to do it anyway. So now we get to go try and kill our past. I've seen the pilot's past in other videos, and it's pretty fun, I think. But yeah, we have this special bullet. This is going to be really cool. Oh, first pass. The first pass we have a chance to kill. Oh, yeah. I love that the barrel's just turned around. And boom. And it looks like we're going to credits. But we're actually not. We're entering the past. That's almost all of it. Z, just grab what's left and let's boogie. Hold your space, horses. You can't rush something like this. Besides, H-Mons don't have eyes everywhere. There's no way we'll run into anybody out here. Just gotta get the clamp lined up. Oh no. excuse me, but this is a giant unregistered aircraft sword. This is the HM Absolution. Your craft has been scanned and is known to be carrying property of the imperial hegemony of man. You will be towed by standard tractor. Power off all systems but life support. Any acts of aggression will be met with supreme prejudice. Comply within 20 seconds. Uh-oh. You gotta make the jump and get out of here. There's no time for me to dock. But you don't have a jump drive. So this is the past that he regrets. Is his friend having left his friend. He must have jumped and gotten away. Or maybe, well, he must have gotten captured at some point. Just go. I can't. Go. He must have escaped to warp. Divert all power to forward weapons. So the cool thing here is that I also have a used weapon that is active like all the time. And I can just point my cursor here. That was easy. Gosh, it's like you're not even trying. This looks so much like Galaga. I do have a dodge roll. Oh, that's fantastic. Look at how fast that use goes up. Oh, I must have accidentally blanked the giant one. The big lasers. Not doing a very good job here of attacking me with extreme prejudice. Sorry, not extreme, supreme prejudice. I'm forgetting to use my use item fairly often, unfortunately. I don't really think I'm in any danger of dying. Oh, I wasn't even watching the health bar on the right. Boom. Past defeated. We unlocked our trusty lockpick. We got the achievement Wingman. I can't believe you did that. Where did you learn those moves? We unlocked Wingman. So, presumably this guy. Another time. Let's get out of here. Disarming personality. That's his other starting item. So we've unlocked his starting items. Don't have to tell me twice. We've unlocked his starting items as items that other people can get, which is pretty sweet. Plus, we have successfully killed our past. We have successfully killed the part of our past that we regret. Which is awesome. So, holding E makes the credits go fast. You killed the past, the Gungeon remains. So, first past. And it's the pilot. So, you know, that's the thing. Oh, cool stuff. Cool stuff. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, whoopsie. I hit spacebar. That puts us right back in here. Let's return to the breach. Yes. So, now when we hover over the pilot, past killed. We have, oh my god, we have 17 hegemony credits. Let's go buy some stuff. So for those of you who are currently still watching, thank you for watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It's pretty sweet that we made it this far. Eye patch sounded cool. Let's get another gun. I bet you it's a good gun. Achievement unlocked, patron. Nice. I think that's because we bought a certain amount of stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. It is Memorial Day when this is being released, so if you are in the US and watching and presumably have the day off of school, work, whatever it may be, thank you for spending your time watching on your free day off that you could be using anywhere, spending it here. If you're watching on another day, I still appreciate that you are watching. It's just, you know, with a day off, I pretty much am going to be sleeping in. I am probably sleeping right now as you watch this, and just recovering and gaining what is hopefully some positive sleep hours. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you very much. Hopefully we can leverage this into defeating the other pasts and get this momentum rolling. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. Until then, keep your gun loaded.